By default, query @query placed in mongoDB app selects what? Selects all the fields of document class. Use fields attribute of query annotation having field names with 0 or 1 value. Okay. Query fields property 0 or 1, property 0 or 1. Array, because of this, that property should be selected or not selected is decided. 1 indicates involve the property in select operation. 0 indicates don't involve the property in select operation. 1 indicates involve the property in select operation. 0 indicates don't involve the property in what? Select operation. Is that clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Yeah, finder method only for select operation. Finder method only for select operation. Even query method also only for select operation. Both finder and query methods. Methods or custom methods in our repository to perform only select operations. To perform only select operations. To perform only select operations, nothing else, guys. To simply literally perform select operations. Okay. For all properties, default value is 0. But for ID property, the default value is what? 1. Yeah. You see one example, you'll get idea. Don't take. Value attribute of query is useful to specify where condition class, ordinal parameter starts with 0 and CNO property is this. Array, here we can use only ordinary parameters, no named parameters, guys. Okay, you will see one example. Value, this CAD is the condition, fields. Okay, I want to select only CNAME and bill amount properties. CNAME and bill and properties. See this? What is a query? That is the equivalent query. CNO, CNAME, bill amount. Sir, you are selected only CNAME and bill amount, na? Okay, please remember. By default, ID property will be selected, guys. You want remaining properties, on those property, you have to write 1, 1. On those properties, you have to write what? 1 and 1. That's close all editors, guys. That's fine. com.nt.service, guys. That's good. Yeah, now let's see. I'll write some custom methods, guys. I'll write some custom method. You see one example, then you will get idea. You see one example, then you will get idea, guys. Okay. Now here what? iEmployee repository. What repository, guys? iEmployee repository. The iEmployee repository is okay. Any records may come, not many records. Okay, I'm trying to get specific multiple column values. When I say specific multiple column, it should be object array or not there. Specific multiple column means object array. Why not employee, sir? Why not employee? Okay, are you going to select all column, all properties or specific multiple properties? You're going to select specific multiple properties, right? Yes. Yeah, tell me. Show by salary. 1 minute. No, method names are your choice. Now method names are your choice. These are finder methods. These are query methods. These are what? Query methods. Right. Okay. Public list object array. That's good. Yeah, come back. Yeah, tell me guys, method name is my choice. Show employee data by address. So employee data by address. String addrs. Okay, that's fine. Here I am going for what? At the rate query. Everyone should listen. Listen, this is very different. At the rate query. Value annotation. At the rate query, value annotation. Okay, that's good. And fields annotation. What are the fields you want to involve? In the select operation, what are the fields you want to involve? Okay, I want to involve. Okay, by default, ID property is involved, guys. Look at the syntax. Don't write on your own. Try to write the syntax. This is condition. This is what are the fields you want to involve. Okay. Go to the document class first. Everyone, please concentrate. Name EADD is there. I want to involve these two fields. Flower bracket open, closing. Name, what is there? One, I want to involve. You don't want to involve, ignore it. If you want to involve, you mention it. EADD one. Name one, EADD one. Okay, that's fine. Now, here, what is the condition you want to apply? What's the condition you want to apply? The condition I want to apply is EADD question mark. EADD question mark. Yeah. Here parameter index starts with the 0, guys. Okay, 0. That means the first parameter value should go to this question mark. Yeah. Here 1 means I want that property. EAD means I want that property. 0 means I don't want that property. Instead of writing 0, guys, it is not going to select entire document. It is going to select only name and EADD properties. And by default, ID property will be selected. By default, ID property will be selected. Okay, that's good. Control plus shift plus O. Here declaration of method. Now tell me, are we writing the logic or are you declaring method? This is air class condition. This is which fields you want to involve. Which fields you want to involve. Varma, why you took only ADD question mark? This is property condition. And 0 means 0th parameter should come. Actually, this parameter index starts with the 0. First, listen, my dear. Please, guys. This is condition, na? Condition on this property. Condition on this property. And listen. I don't want to see people confusing. This is parameter index 0, 1, 2, 3. It's nowhere related to this on and off. Here only possible value is 0 and 1. In fields, what the possible value is 0 and 1. 1 for on, 0 for off. But this is parameter index. This is parameter index. First parameter 0, second parameter 1, third parameter 2, like this. I hope now it's clear. Okay. Arshit. In JDBC we write question marks na boss. In JDBC representing parameters we write question marks or not? Same question mark here. Question mark represent placeholder, saying that this is not the value. This value will come later. Which value? 0th parameter value. What is 0th parameter? Address value, right? And this 0 is nowhere related to this one. Here only possible is 0 and 1. 0 for R. Don't involve the property. 1 for involve the property. When you don't want to involve the property, that's fine. I employee management service. Tell me. Public list employee. Public list employee. Show employees by range. Show employees by, or I will use other word. Fetch employees data by address. String addrs. Fetch employees data by address. String addrs. That's string addrs. Okay, fine. Employee management service IMPL. Add unimplemented methods. Add what? Unimplemented methods. That's good. Return. Where is this? EMP repo dot. Show employee data by address. But it should not be, return type should not be this, guys. Return type should be what? Object array. Because we are not selecting all properties. We are selecting specific multiple properties, right? Okay. If more parameters are there, you have to write first parameter 0, question mark 0, second parameter question mark 1, third parameter question mark 2. Yeah, they are called positional, ordinal positional parameters. Yeah, here also return type should be what? Object array. Return type. Okay, don't worry. You once you see 2-3 examples, you will get clarity. Yeah, this is my runner. This is my runner. Okay, now let me write the code for it. Try. List object array. What array, guys? List object array. List is equal emp service dot fetch employees data by address. Where is this? Fetch employees data by address, Hyderabad. Fetch employees data by address. List dot for each. List dot for each. List dot for each. EMPR. System dot out colon. System dot out dot println. Acha, 1 minute. This is an array na boss. Okay, array. Okay, some data. That's actually an array. Arrays dot to string data. Arrays dot to string data. Catch. Exception E dot print stack. E dot print stack. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah, see guys. Sir, you have not selected ID property, by default ID property value is 1. If you don't select ID property also, by default ID property will come. No sir, I don't want to select ID property, sir. I want to get only number and name and address. Go to this. Okay, go to this. Now let me give that one also. Go to this. Copy these guys. Paste it. Okay, ID property is equal to 0. See, for remaining property, if you don't want them in output, you don't place them. For ID property, if you don't place also, default value is 1, it will come. So now I said ID 0. Array, here only 0 and 1s are allowed. But here, if 10 parameters are there, you may write 9 question mark 1, question mark 2. Like this, you can type right boss. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah, only name and address came are not there. Only name and address came are not there. Only name and address came. Both finder and query methods. Only for ID property we can use 0 or 1 in projection operation. For remaining, only 1 is allowed. That means involve the property. If you don't want to involve the property, don't take 0. Just ignore to place that property. Just ignore to place that property. Just avoid to place that property. That sounds great now, my dear. Just simply think about avoiding to place that property. Simply think about avoiding to place that property. Is that clear, my dear? Value attribute is having condition. Field attribute having what to be highlighted, what to be involved, what not to be involved. Suppose, for suppose, I'll take another thing, guys. I want condition, but I want to involve every property. Public list. Public list. Tell me. Public list employee. Show employee. Where is this? Show employees. Here I will keep flower bracket open and what closing. I'll keep what flower bracket opening and what closing. That's good. Yeah. At the rate query value EADD question mark 0 fields flower bracket opening and what closing. Yeah, this means what? Empty means what? I'm asking to select all the properties are not there. I'm definitely asking to select all the properties are not there, guys. That's good. I employee management service, guys. Public list employee. Public list employee. Fetch employees by address. Fetch employees by address. Okay, now let's implement this. Return employee repo dot fetch employees by address. List employee, where is this? EMP service dot fetch employees by address. Where is this? Hyderabad. List dot for each. System dot out dot printed. Catch. Exception E. E dot print stack address. Yes, now it is selecting all property values now, my dear. It is definitely selecting all property values are not there. This time it is selecting all property because I have kept empty floor bracket. I have kept what? Empty floor bracket. Yeah, if you don't give fields also, if you don't give fields also, by default it will select everything, guys. Field is not a mandatory attribute. It is definitely what? An optional attribute. So value for condition, fields for the property that you want to involve. Yeah, now suppose I have not taken anything here. I have not taken anything here. Then also it will select all properties or not. Right click, run as Java. Yes, it's selecting all property values, guys. Definitely selecting all property values. Yeah, some examples are kept here. Okay, fine. Which fields you want to use, which condition. Okay, this one. If you want to involve two conditions, guys, you have to write like this. How to involve two conditions. Okay, now let's see. I don't want to involve one condition. I want to involve two conditions. 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, that we will discuss, guys. I know. Two condition means this by default end one. Now, if you want to apply greater than, less than, if you want to apply greater than, less than, you have to write condition like this. You have to write condition like this. If you want to apply greater than, less than, you have to write condition like this. Salary greater than 0, salary less than 1. By default, end clause is applied. Okay, now let me go for this. How to apply on based on this. Yeah. Public list. Yeah. Employees by salary. Salary. Yeah, through finder methods we have done, guys. I want to do same thing through what? This one also. Double start, double end. Double start, double end. One is start, guys, one is end. One is start, guys, one is end. Okay, that's good. Okay, fine. Now let's see. Salary, for bracket open closing, dollar, GTE colon 0. That represent the first parameter. Over the second parameter, guys, comma, that represents the first parameter, comma, salary, colon, dollar, LTE, colon, question mark, colon, dollar LTE, question mark. Question mark 0, salary less than or equal to question mark. That's great. I think one more floor bracket is missing now, guys. Yeah. Starting, ending, in between, in between. Starting, ending, in between, in between. Okay. Public list employee. Public list employee. Next. Fetch employees by salary range. Double start. Earlier we have seen through finder method. Now we are seeing through this. Double start, double end. Double start and double end. Okay, that's good. Go to this one, guys. It takes time to habituate, but until you get grip, you always keep the reference or ChatGPT. Always keep the reference code or ChatGPT. Are you give requirement ChatGPT only will give what? Entire one. I'll show one thing. I'll show one example also like that. Don't worry. Written EMP report dot show employees by salary range. Start end. Mongo repository test run. What is there? Try. What is there? Exception E. E dot print stack test. List employee list. EMP service dot. Show employees by salary range. 8,000. Here is what? 10,000. 8,000, 10,000. List dot for each. System dot out dot print. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah. Okay, now I want to get the same thing through R class condition. How to apply R class condition? Okay, now, so writing that one is very difficult, na? That's why you don't want to take this pain of that floor bracket opening, closing. Go to ChatGPT. Okay. Go to ChatGPT. Give me, okay, Mongo repository. Query method. Query method. Having R class condition on EADD property. On EADD property. On EADD property. Yeah, it's giving find by ID, guys. No. You me at the rate query method. Maybe I have not specified. Give me @query method. Yeah. See guys, it came nicely now, my dear. Come on, guys. It's happily coming or not there. Address one, address two. Are you bothered about that? Java class property names are case sensitive. Don't you know that? Document class is Java class. Definitely these properties are case sensitive or not there. Definitely these properties are what? Case sensitive. No doubt in that, right? Yeah. This one now, my dear. Copy this. I found you can customize little bit as you want. If you want, you can customize as you. Say paste. R class condition. $R EADD question mark 0. Yeah. This can be anything. Address one. This is what? Another one. Address two. One is address one, other one is address two. Employee management service, guys. Tell me here what is the one? Fetch employees by address. ADDRS. Here what is there? String ADDRS1, string ADDRS2. Employee service IM. Yeah, tell me guys. EMP repo dot. Employee data by address. Address, what is the method we have taken in repository? Employee, find by employee. Fetch by, fetch EMPs by EAD. Fetch EMP'd by addresses. Fetch EMPs by addresses. Let me change the method here, guys. Yeah, tell me here. EMP repo dot fetch EMPs by addresses. Address one, address two. Come on. R class condition. Every magic is there in what? Repository. R, first EADD, second EAD. If you don't apply this, by default, ND is applied. If you want to apply R, you have to mention. Okay. Right. Go to the runner boss. Go to the runner. Try, catch, try, catch. What is there? Exception E dot print stack trace. Exception E dot what print stack trace. Tell me. Not compulsory full data you have to get, guys. List is equal to EMP service dot show employees by address. It's not show employee here. What is there? In service interface, what's the method? Fetch employees by address. Okay. Fetch employees by address. Address one Hyderabad. address to Vizag. List dot for each system dot out colon. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah, Hyderabad, Vizag, both records have come now, guys. Like this, we can write many things, guys. We can apply many conditions over here or not. That's fine. So this is about working with what? At the rate. See, okay. I have given I have given one small table, okay, as a reference table for find by. How to write find by? Find by last name and first name. Find by last name or first name. Some reference examples for find name. It's effect, guys. And it's a select query effect. Reference example and it's a select query effect. Tell me, guys, if you want to get specific data, in fields you have to specify property name. If you want to get all, you can get all. If you want to get specific, you can specify that. If you want to get all, you have to get all. Everyone getting my point there or not there? Employee Management Service IMPL, Mongo Repository Tester Runner, iEmployee Repository, iEmployee Management Service. Is that clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. That's good. Fine. So this is about what? Query methods, guys. This is about dealing with what? Query methods. No, select operations only possible. If you want to do a non-select operation, predefined methods. Or tomorrow one more topic is there at 5:15 p.m. that is on Mongo template. Using Mongo template also we can do that work. I think already notes is uploaded, guys. Okay. So practice it.